Live. Let me go ahead and check. It says we're live, but are we? Let me go ahead and see this real quick. Audio's looking good. I would say yes, we are in fact... skip that. Yes, we are in fact live, but let me just double confirm it here. On my side. Ads playing. Hello, says Aristocratic Cthulhu. Hello, Aristocratic Cthulhu. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And the answer is yes, we are in fact live. Awesome. All right. Hello, everyone. Ace here. Welcome to today's live stream. And today I am back with some more Fallout 2. So let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? It's been a good while since I've last streamed this, admittedly. I have been working a lot of overtime. And that has been the big reason why I haven't been able to get as much out recently. So, believe last stream we just ended up making it to the NCR. And we also went ahead and ground ourselves to level 24. We're actually close enough to level again. We might do that real quick, actually. Improve our unarmed skills a little bit more, as it were. So there's a couple of quests to do with the NCR, which I might as well handle. Okay, here we go. Swarm of Mantis. And this is going to be easy. Especially now with our ability to just guarantee crits. And he goes flying every single hit. Oh, they're charging me. Is it enough, though? No, of course it's not. Alright. They all are charging me again. That's fine. He missed. Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, that's some experience, but it's not as much as I want. We'll just keep... We'll get there and eventually be on point, I think. Old 15 does also have a couple of quests I can do there as well. And maybe we can... So, we could probably do the quests for the... Sorry, maybe get the car ready to go, and then... Car's at the den, of course, so that does mean that it takes a while to get there. But, once we do... What did we run into? NCR Rangers, Maybe I should actually just get the car from the den. Yeah, we'll do that. It'll probably save us more time in the long run anyways. Plus, we'll get the occasional random encounter. Like this. More Mantis. But yeah, I have been having a alright time, even though I've been working a lot of overtime. Even pulled a 16 on one of my days off, but Okay, he died. And he's still alive. Yeah, I might make, what, 100 or so, or couple of hundred XP out of this. It's not going to be a whole lot, but you know, every little bit helps. And they all died. Oh yeah, there we go. So yeah, we'll get the car. See, ooh, another encounter. And this one's at a cave. This is perfect. I want to try grinding my way through the levels anyways, because I want to be at least... If I can reach level 30, even though it is gonna take a long time to make that, it will guarantee that I'll have a couple more perks that will be very critical for the fight ahead. And that's part of my plan. Just watching these enemies go flying. Now, if this cave here is actually a proper cave, then we're in business. It might not be, though. We'll see. He's very dead. He's very dead. And he's very dead. Okay. It's not a proper cave. Darn it. Okay. Okay, we'll continue. Another family rad scorpions. And a lot of them at that. Yes, please. Gonna be so much XP. All of them start charging me, and it's just gonna be... See, the smart one tried running away, but... Unfortunately for him, I have so much movement that it's not going to matter. He actually hit me. This one screwed here. Okay. I feel like actually losing or surviving one hit at this point with all the damage I do is probably cruelty at this point for the enemy. Okay, now he is very screwed. And there we go. I mean, we're less than 1,000 points from leveling up again, so that's something. Still not a proper cave. Unfortunate. But we can certainly go to the den, actually get the car running, I think, and then we'll be good to go. Another family of rad scorpions. Yes, please. We even get extra bit of XP for having the option to avoid fighting them if we really want. Okay, a lot of them are starting to run away, which is not good. But I can work with this, I think. I can certainly get enough XP to level up from this. Another one ran away. I don't have the movement range quite to... Oh. This one's... Alright, we're good. Okay, now let's see if we can actually get this one to act... Ooh, we're perfect. If we can beat this one to death and move in to kill this one, then we're Ooh, we leveled up already. %176% on the unarmed, which is excellent. He's trying to run away. Little does he know, it'll only cause him to die tired. He might actually get away. No, he did not. But yeah, once I hit level 30, that'll of course give me a gang. An agile thug, you say? unfortunately for you, you weren't agile enough there. He is knocked the fuck out. She is badly injured. I love how it looks like it was from the corpse saying, "You'll regret this." Like, this person has decided to try chastising me from the grave. Next time. Yeah, about that. How long? You said you did a lot of overtime? Like I said, I was ended up pulling a 16 on one of my days off, so... Yeah, I did a lot of overtime. Well, I think my last paycheck, I ended up with something like 40 hours of overtime within 2 weeks, so it is what it is. Give me your money. Give me your money too. And do I have the space? Yes, I do. Yeah, I'll take those, yoink. Some mobsters. I don't think the mobsters are actually hostile to me, so... But the good news is, with all that overtime, it does mean I get more and more closer to being able to afford the Steam frame. I should be able to, assuming that the original estimates for prices are actually correct. But now they're saying the prices might actually even be higher. Ooh. Unwashed villagers hunting a spammer. Okay, we'll engage in this. Sister to Buffy, she looks kind of very awesome. Oh. Alright, I want to make sure that I kill the right one. Spammer was killed. One XP for killing a spammer, huh? Okay. A caravan. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, there's plenty of other interesting Easter eggs I'm sure we'll be able to find during the playthrough as well. Oh, looky here, some geckos and wolves. Well, that gecko's dead. I wonder if this one is going to be... The wolves are going to be hostile too. If they are, then it's... You were critically hit for 0 damage. Feel the pain. Out of range still. Holy hell. There we go. Now the wolves are on. Alright, let's kill some of these wolves. One dead. It's actually just dogs. I feel cheated a little bit, but we'll see how this goes. Alright, and he's down. You know, if I equipped a gun, this would basically be the ATF experience right now. And we're good. Oh, a lot of them. Well, this is going to be very easy to deal with. Wonder if the car increases my carry capacity, basically. Yes, surround me. They're still trying to charge me and fight me. Oh, this... And they're all dead. You know, I've got a good ways to go before my next level up, but that's fine. If I could get my XP counts looking good, then we'll be very happy with that. And like I said, the plan here, we'll get the car from the den, I guess. That'll be a very fast way to... That'll mean that we'll be able to travel much more quickly on the map. Oh, this is perfect. If this cave is actually a cave. Like, if it has death claws or something, then we're in business big time. So I know the wolves are going to be aggroed on me too, so... we might as well start the festivities with them too. Alright, now the rest of them can join in. Yep. The geckos are still trying to charge me as well. He's down. Alright. But yeah, hopefully once my crit, or once... Okay, we'll hit him. There we go. Nice, I see you have fallen out twice. Yes. Yes, I have. Okay, so now that we've dealt with all that, let's see. Okay. So these things will still give me some XP. Well, that gecko's dead. It looks like there's a lot of them here, which is perfect. Oh, he actually managed to do that, huh? Neat. Well, it's not gonna be enough to save him, but, you know. And I moved way too much. Okay. Well, yeah, this is still gonna give me a lot of XP, though, once I finish off this cave. There, he's dead. Cool. So I'm thinking the bonus move is going to be what I really want to get the, like I said, the next perks for, because with that, we'll have... Okay, he's dead. That will have extra movement points, which might turn into extra AC at the end of each turn if we don't use them. And if we do use them, hey, it means 4 movement points that we don't have to... 4 movement points dedicated to that, so we don't have to spend action points or our ability to attack to actually move around. It's very useful for when we knock enemies flying, like this. Okay, he's gonna survive that round. We did, however, kill one of them, so that's something. And the others are already getting themselves into position for me to beat the shit out of 2. Never did listen to Blue Wrath by... Okay. Another bunch of them dead. There we go. And now that they're all dead, another 630 points of XP. Did I just aggro another group of them? No, I guess not. Well, that's another 210 XP for me, so yeah, well, again, every little bit helps, and that takes us... I mean, by the end of this, we should at least be within 20,000 XP of the next level up, so that's good. Dead rats, okay. Move into position and miss. Okay. So it looks like all these guys have been aggroed, at least. Alright, another gecko down. Still making good headway. And that's another one down. How many XP do you need? So... to get the next level up, I'm going to need just over 20,000 more XP. Which is a fair few more fights, admittedly, but... once we get enough of these... yeah, once I get that, and then... so, the full number of level ups I'm looking to get is level 30, which is 5 more levels, right? That level up, we get that, we're down to 4 levels to where I want to be, basically, for the end game. That does mean a couple of things that we can do. A lot of quests and whatnot that get more of the sweet XP, and some of that is going to be stuff like getting the car here, as well as getting, of course, the Gek once we finally find it. It's an extra easy 10,000 for us. Okay, that definitely got us a good chunk of the way on XP. The reason I'm wanting to do that is to make sure, and also it's to level up my unarmed skill as high as I can get it. And there's a couple of ways I can get free unarmed XP as well on top of that, which I will be doing. The goal is to get as much of it as possible before that, though, so I can get it for cheaper. But if I play my cards right, I might be able to get an extra 25 free unarmed, which basically not only will make it so that we're more likely to hit and hit harder, but it should also mean that we are harder to hit because I've got a skill that, or perk that actually changes or converts our hand-to-hand or unarmed into AC or armor class here. So the higher that number goes, the better. And we can even see it already. It's another 14 points, which is pretty good, actually. It's a significant chunk. There is an armor I can get that'll improve this slightly better, but that's at the very end of the game, and it's more of a once I get there sort of situation, or I'm gonna have the level up before I get there sort of situation, so you know. Okay, he actually was able to knock me off my feet, but that's fine because we already have. And I'm also wondering if the movement points actually do convert to actually picking yourself up off the ground. Because if they do, then them knocking me off my feet isn't actually going to be the issue that it normally is. At least when it comes to my ability to actually fight back, in any case. So I'll kill these, I'll kill this one here, we'll see how much XP that gets us. And, oh, there's another little cave exit there. I might take that and see where that leads me. If there's more enemies or something, that'll be lovely. Okay, he's dead. Might as well hurry up and kill this one here while we're here. Perfect. Another almost 2,000 XP right there. That's why we go cave diving in this game. It is a lot of easy XP to just grind with. And that's another 200 XP. Let's see how much this guy is going to be. He's already dead. See, I could probably hit another 1,000 just from killing all of these guys. We'll see. Don't fail out. Yeah, let's avoid that. Okay, that's one dead. And we missed that one, so he gets to live. For now, anyways. However, his... Alright, so he's dead. He's dead now. Are we within range? Yes, we are. And he's dead now. 940 XP. Not bad. It looks like we're actually going to be within 15,000 of leveling up by the end of this. So that's nice. And if there's another cave or something like that, or more enemies out here, then that's even better. he died instantly. He's already badly hit. He's dead, and now we can just walk over. In the turn, he's going to try attacking us, sure. But we can do this again. And now he's dead. And yeah, that definitely... No, it doesn't. Okay. But just shy of it, more or less. That's fine. So nothing at the end of this cave. Unfortunate. I'll save here just for the sake of it. But yeah, should the next level up will give us up to 178%, maybe even 180% unarmed, which is nice. So we'll make it to the den. Car dealer is over here, so if we talk to him, we can potentially get the car. I do need to eventually get a super repair kit or super tool kit to actually get it, but that's fine. Just wait until morning, and then we will try getting the parts for this bad boy right here. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead and... Oh yes, probably should pull out the mentats on this, just in case. Actually, I'll just save, because if I can get it with the low intelligence dialogue, I will. And that's why we save, also. Jumpin' Jiminy, what can I do for you? Picked up in Klamath. Okay. See, I got this car, a Solus Motors Highwayman. She's a beaut, too. They used to say nothing can stop a highwayman. Built tough, that's what they were. Well, not so much at the same time. Saying is that having a regulator is nice, but you need a fuel cell controller. Had a controller in 2000 I could fix here. Okay. Good idea. Find one, just... So I need to find a part for it. I forget what it was, but... Those AI girlfriend apps. You, yeah, I know. Alright, so we need a fuel cell part here. Just need to figure out where I can find one of them. I have plenty of money as well for that, so... And the weight capacity should be enough for that. Controller in Gecko. Yeah, I could have a look in Gecko. mean, if it is, and that's perfect for us, we can just go over there, pick it up. And then, oop, a fight already. And it's some mole rats. That is excellent XP. These things are really easy to just yeet into the afterlife, so... And he's dead, and they get us a decent chunk of XP for what it's worth, so hey. Band of robbers? Absolutely. Okay, I see where... Okay, I think I remember what I need to do. So it's not just Gecko, but yes, there is a way I can acquire the part, or way I can get the part. So let's go ahead and start killing these guys off. Okay. You know, surviving that is not doing you any favors. Threatening to Fortnite dance on my grave, huh? That's what I think of your Fortnite dances. Okay. No cave here, but that's fine. They're absolutely beyond screwed at this point. Yep, you're dead. You're about to be dead. These two are running for their lives. Unfortunately for them... Boom. You'll pay for this later, they say. Yeah, sure. Now, this guy is especially screwed because he's in the corner and can't even run away. And he's very dead. This guy is trying his best to flee, but he has no means of actually doing that. I mean, technically he could make it over here, but I can outrun him. And he got himself stuck into a corner, so this is going to be... Yeah, that's another 600 XP for us. Now we're at the point where we can, we're within 15,000, that's fine. So, I need to go over to, not Gecko, but actually Volt City first. Oh, this is perfect. So a cave here, this is beautiful opportunity here, I think. But yeah, if we manage to level up all the way to 27 by the end of this stream, that would put us... Another one dead. Oh, you're going to try running away, huh? And you too, I presume. Nope, you're actually going to stay and fight. But, well, I'm actually going to prioritize this guy because killing him seems like the smart thing for right now. And if you're going to keep fighting, that's perfectly fine by me. Okay. Death should be dignified, you say. Perfect. There we go. Another highwayman deleted. Now, if it really comes down to it, like if this is an actual proper cave, which it might be. It is not, but that's fine. Still a decent chunk of XP for us. So now we're within 14,000 XP away. I think once we hit 10,000, that's the point where we can actually afford to get the... add to Vault City instead, as like I said. So I can get one part that I need, then I'll get another part that I need, then we'll be golden. Controller and Gecko. Okay. Some robbers. Okay, yes, please. Oh, this guy's even trying to run away. He knows what's coming. And that's another one dead. She's dead now. Move on to him. Oh, he's... We're just aura farming him there. He's standing right behind me, isn't he? Yes, I am. Have you considered I can actually outrun you and can therefore just do this and cut you off? Okay, now I will move over here, try to trace him down. I'm actually going to try to run around him, see if that does anything. No. He might actually make it, just barely though. Oh, he is screwed. Actually, I could even move over here and then punch him this way. Yeah, he now can't actually make it there, so all we have to do is punch him again. And again. Perfect. Okay. With that all settled, let's head over this... Oh, some homeless people. I mean... Okay. Here we go. We were in luck. Alright, with him dead, all we have to do now is start killing off these things in bulk, and then we'll be so good for XP. Might be an easy level up right here. We'll see. But yeah, I think if we get the car and then we get the XP boost, but between that. Or if we get the car and then we get the XP all the way up to level up to 27, then that'll be a good point to call the stream, I think, because at that point we're just 3 levels away from properly getting to the in-game area where I actually want to be with my stats and everything, hopefully. He's dead. And are they going to keep charging me? Yes, they are. So Frank Horgan's probably going to be a pain in the ass to eventually defeat, but meantime. But like I said, the plan is to get enough level ups and stats and perks that we should be able to handle him. And with this playthrough, we're going to basically have to handle him by ourselves, I think, which is fine. Let him keep trying to hit me. There we go. He's down. So yeah, this cave has an alternate route as well, and I will be taking it. Finally killed him. That's another 780 XP there. Perfect. So at this rate, I'll probably be down to less than... should be down to less than 10,000 XP from leveling up again. So that's good. Where even is the hitbox? Oh, the hitbox is actually over there. They actually put it over there. That is... No wonder it's such a pain in the ass to find a way to hit these things. But yeah, I'm sure the car will make things much, much easier to do. And it's over there, okay. Here comes this little swarm. Well, we killed the other one there. That's good for us. Ah, that's actually a good hit on his part. I will give him that. We killed all of them with one hits. Neat. And that definitely, yeah, puts us at less than 10,000 to level up again. Okay, we can aggro these two at least, surely. Nope, we're going to aggro these guys. Okay, fine, whatever. Another 4 hit points of damage, huh? Okay, fine. Cool. So, happy poop for 10 joules. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Here's your low intent gold lump. Well, that's every little bit helps, so thank you very much for that, man. Okay, there we go. It really does help out the channel whenever you guys do donate or do anything like that, so thank you very much for whenever you guys do that, really. Another 14 points. They are doing a surprising amount of damage, even though they have to crit and get a very high crit at that, usually, to actually do that kind of damage. But we are... I don't think I've seen these types of enemies actually dodge because that actually was glitched. Maybe that's... So, maybe what's happening from the programming side is they created these enemies or something, and then this was supposed to be the original code, and so when the fire geckos were supposed to get the animation, it accidentally went to these things and only these things. So, I mean, it is the same... palette, or the same sprite. Okay, we'll kill off that one. That one. He's still alive, just though. Still alive. There's the sprite. That's another almost 2,000 XP, so I'm happy with that. And it will be by the time I kill these two off here. Yeah. Sorry, man. I can't buy what here is. That's okay, man. Don't worry about it. As long as you're having a good time and enjoying the stream, that's perfectly fine. So now we are within the territory of, yeah, that's just over 8,000 XP. Or 7,000, actually. Just over 7,000 XP away from getting that. Off to Vault City we go. Another fight, some scorpions. This is perfect. Especially with it being a cave. They had a thing where you could get 50 free gem. Okay. He ran away. This one's running away too, but that's fine. I can actually kill that one easily enough. Run away further. Okay, fine. Whatever. I could use stealth to kill it, but it's what? Maybe a... Now this is perfect! A bunch of death claws? Oh man, this is just easy XP city. It's one down. Now, even though these are larger sprites here, these are still considered lesser death claws here, even though they're full-grown adults. So, it should be easy enough to... They're not going to offer as much as a regular death claw. On the other hand, they're nowhere near as tough to kill as a regular death claw, so... Yeah, here it come. Here they come. They're charging me. Okay, that's another one. That's 2 more dead, 1 more badly injured. Yes, come within range. Alright. Let these also come in range. Okay. The good thing about these larger death claws is, even though they have more health, they don't go flying when you punch them. So if you actually do a lot of damage, you don't have to worry about it sending them flying like this little guy here. Anyone else? I guess these two, but they're trying to run away. We'll get within range and see what happens. This one's actually going to charge, and this one's going to charge. Sweet. And he went flying, and now he's dead. We'll let the large one here try to... Oop. Large one's dead. And this little guy here's the last of them. 3,500 XP. Now we are just over 3,000 away. I'm very happy with that. So I bet it could be just a naming error and get the animation cells like you said, but I would have expected with Fire Gecko since they would be named different. Yeah. Okay. Now we are within range to beat the shit out of this one. Boom. Another 60 XP. Enough to make me happy with that. Yeah, we're probably going to level up before we get the car, which is fine. Off to Vault City we continue. So the reason why I'm going to Vault City is to get a super repair kit or super tool kit, and with that we'll then be able to get a part from Skeeter over in Gecko, which will be nice. I love this game. Indeed, it is a good game. Band of Slavers, huh? Well, you're hit hard. I'm actually going to take out this one first since she's running away already. There we go. Now, where were we? There we go. He actually crippled his own leg, so now he can't even run away. You don't know what you just started, says the guy lying on his ass because he got beat the fuck up. Yes, try running away, but you can't. And with him down, there we go, another 600 XP. Very easy XP at that, I might add. Alright. And our quest to continue to Vault City continues. Oh, patrol. Okay, fine, whatever. There is a quest, if I remember correctly, to get Vault City to team up with... Okay, off to the maintenance center we go. We'll try... getting a super repair kit from her. We already have it. I'll save, just in case I can actually barter with someone else in here that has it. If I can, then that's perfect, but if not, then hey, whatever. Does he have it? Into electronics, Big Book of Science. You know, I wonder what the Big Book of Science is costing right now. Little high. But if I offer that, we'll get it. We got ourselves a little bit more free science. And what is our character's science skill now looking like? Okay-ish. Well, we can get our repair skills already looking pretty decent as is, so that's fine. Like, because I can make you say things, okay. Yes, take his Ritalin to talk to women. Yes, yes I do. And let's... Okay, let's not do it that way then. Now we'll try buying the super repair kit from her. And once we have it, we'll be good to go to get even more. Good to go to get the part that we need to... Alright. Get our car, finally. Yep. Okay, time to engage our stealth. She might have. Fine, we'll use one of our lockpicks. We have an electric lockpick, which is useful, but probably not going to be what we need for that. Okay, well, since that doesn't work, we'll just use good old-fashioned elbow strength, I guess. I can find the super repair kit I've got, or super tool kit. Because she should have them around here. Junk and a radio. Okay. Explosive. Uh-huh. Okay. More junk. Okay. She might have a couple of repair kits on her. Oh, here we go. Can I take one? Yes, I can. Okay, we have successfully acquired that. I made a itch.io account. Okay, fair enough. Now that we have acquired the part we need, we can go to Gecko. Maybe level up all along the way. And from there it'll be smooth sailing to get the car going. Okay, we will actually hide out here, or keep traveling here, because this is a cave area, and this is mountain area, and this is likely... Okay, no luck, so we'll just head over. And wait till morning. Boom. You ever play Atom RPG? I might have it around somewhere. I just don't know where it is. I forget. So now we have to find Skeeter. And he is in here somewhere, so... Alright, I say we go ahead, head up here. Because I think it might be where we need to go is up here anyways. Proceed Rump, Master Merchant. And he has an FNFAL. Ooh. I mean... If I was going for this playthrough, that kind of playthrough, that'd be interesting. Now this guy's probably Skeeter here or something. Since we have car parts, it's probably a sign that there's a mechanic to be found. It's definitely a workshop. So We could look for the door. Okay, the machine shop. Let's see where... Alright, let's see where the entrance to this machine shop is. Okay. It's probably... Mighty fine toolkit. Snap off, ain't it? Trade you this fuel cell controller for it. It's a deal. Well, I don't really know where... So yeah, we now have the one part we need. And we're good to go. And this actually even gave us some XP while at it. Sweet. So combining that, all we have to do is get the car part over there, and we got ourselves a working car. And we're so close to getting level 26 already, so that's great news for us. What is your favorite movie? Probably The Lost Battalion. It's a great movie, and one I highly recommend if you have not seen it. From 2001 specifically. Finished guide. Bring myself to side with the commies in it. Then I started Adam. Okay. Now, back to the den we go. What is Trudograd? I don't know what that is either, to be fair. But I am familiar with, or I have heard of Adam RPG, and it's basically someone else's take on Fallout, more or less. Old school Fallout, specifically. I think it's supposed to be centered around Eastern Europe, though, so kind of like Metro 2033 or Under Rail or, you know, stuff like that. But on the surface more in this case, so, you know. So we got one that's running away from us. Probably better focus on him for the... We got two running away, actually. I'm not going to bother. So, yeah, we'll just... And he just aggroed the dogs. Oh, you've made a horrible mistake. Thing is, it's like an Eastern European Fallout. Yeah, that's what I've seen. From what I've seen, that's what I gathered. Now these dogs are gonna turn on me anyway, so I might as well pick a fight with all of them too. And we're about to deal with you. Boom. Okay, you're going to keep running away, so I'm just going to move this way. So I don't have to worry about you anymore. How close are we to leveling up? About 1,500 XP away. So basically one or so good fights, it'll do it. But yeah, once we hit that, and I'll just grind my way to level, to another level there. I don't know what kind of fuel it takes, so that's going to be a concern, I suppose. We got a Guardian Patrol. What's this? Guardian of Forever, huh? What is this? This is a vault of some sort. This doesn't kill me, does it? Thank you. I will take that. Sure, why not? A couple of stim packs. So this is Vault 13, apparently. Curious, or so this game says. I know it's not, but... You have broken the water chip. It might be anywhere from... This vault runs out of water. For some reason, this thought comforts you. We went back in time and actually caused the problem. Ah, no! Solar Scorcher gun inside where? Oh, no. Laying on the floor. Okay, I need to get that. Ooh. So on the floor of the storage room, you say? This storage room, maybe? I don't know. Here we go. I mean, this is an armory, so surely it would be in here, right? There it is. Brittle for electric cells that power the Scorcher allow it to turn almost... Okay, do I actually have much in the way of skills for energy weapons? No, I don't. Next room over. Alright, so we'll pick up the Mentats again, wherever they are. We'll pick up the other goodies. We'll get the XP, which is easy. Oops, time trouble. Yep. Alright. You see a terminal with a functioning water chip. Well, let's break it. Alright. We have done it. We have guaranteed our own future by going back in time and destroying the water chip. Fend on an idiot. Okay. Oh, some farmers. Yeah, that ain't gonna be a lot of... Yeah, no. I'm not trying to be an evil character, so, you know. Ooh, what do we have here? Some robbers. Perfect. That should get us up to the XP. You know, assuming they don't run away. Darn it. Out of range. Well, that's okay. I'll actually let that... There we are. That's one dead. You're dead. There we are. Also, their take on power armor is cool because it's like a diesel-powered mech suit. You can... Alright, yeah. Alright. Cool. So now that they're all dead... Just keep walking up. So close. Running away, huh? Nope. Run away! Run away! Alright, I'll just sneak up on this guy, or... Oh, he's actually gonna fight me. Perfect. You were trying to run away earlier. Okay, now that's a level up, and that gets us another point in that. So another level up will definitely put us at 180, which is unarmed at bare minimum. Probably 182, to be frank, which is perfect. I might still try to grind my way a little bit more on the unarmed stuff, because I think we can get up to 300 on a skill. So, rip water chip. Some highwaymen. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and say... skip that, because while I can get some XP on that, we can speed up the process by going down to the south and fighting some more dangerous... Okay, you had me at Rad Scorpions. And now that he's dead, we'll just go over here, kill this one. He's trying to run away, but it ain't quite working. Now let's see if this is actually a cave. I don't think it'll be one, but you know, worth a shot. And that's another 300 XP, so why not, right? But yeah, we level up again. We get the chit, or the car ready. Mole rats. Now this is going to be easy XP. Especially if this cave contains more of them, or death claws, or whatever. Yes, run up to me. Another 280 XP right there. Now I do need to get another 26,000 XP from where I last was. So this is a Death Claw cave. All of them small ones. We could probably get a few more 1,000 XP out of this, so why not? I didn't know Cape Fear Apple TV Plus got released because I don't have Apple TV. Fair enough. Me neither. Okay, let's see how many of them are actually... Okay, he's not running away. He is knocked out completely and is going to be killed. If I can just hit him. Now he's dead. You're a runner, not a fighter. Okay. He's down. Or not down, but you know. And that one's dead. That one's dead. Okay. Lend me your XP. Oh, these two are actually going to charge me. That is awesome. The fewer of them run away, the better. I'll just chase this one down. Should be somewhere around here. Yes. Another one of his buddies off in the distance here. Little does he know. Okay, that's another one down. Another one charging at me there. Any others? Yeah, so there's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more that I see. Probably more. It's going to be a decent chunk of XP. And he's dead. What's some stuff from Bethesda lore you be willing to keep because I'm going over it after correctly presuming I can write better than them? I have to think about that. I mean, Liberty Prime is one I would probably include, but... So if I remember correctly, Liberty Prime was introduced in the third game, for one. And two... Liberty Prime just... I think it, as a super weapon, it's dumb, but it also fits into the universe a little bit. I think... It's actually not even that dumb, considering the setting. I'm being silly even calling it that. The reason is, yeah, a super weapon that's a robot in a setting where these things are actually fairly... Dude, like his voice lines. Correct. Sorry about typing. Okay, that's okay. So that's one offhand I could think of. The 10-penny tower quest, for what it's worth, is... In retrospect, I think that was a pretty decently done... That's actually a pretty well done quest for what it's worth for the most part. You think it's going to be one thing, and it's actually something very different entirely. So... Or the traditional good option is actually not actually that good of an option. So I will give props to that one too, thinking it over. So now we're down to... Alright. 21,000 XP, basically. Okay. Dumb and Dumber. About as dumb since they... Though one of mine goes would be controllable. Okay, there was some decent XP chunks for us there. Did you see that guy's video too? Which one? The one with about the moral... See, I actually played Fallout 3 back when it was new, so I was familiar with the quest. I actually distinctly remember that one for being the... Uh-oh, we need to save. Otherwise things might go very badly. I went to the wrong side of the den, didn't I? Yes, I did. No, I did not. Well, we got our mentats. And that is why we save. And this actually fixed the lagging issue as well while at it. Neat. What was it, 10 in Penny Tower? Yeah. I mean, it's also been a meme before that, too, so... It's not exactly... Okay, let's talk to him. Right, here's the deal. You give me 2,000 and I'll sell you the car. Heck, I'll even install extra microfusion power cells. Now, is that... No, I have small energy cells. Where the hell do I get microfusion cells? Probably... Let's see how fast it takes us to San Francisco. Very fucking fast. Some bootleggers, eh. I love the implication that we might have run over the Brahmin here. What was the video's name? I think I watched... The Eastern Europe guy dunked the Redditor who thought Roy was a special good minority and not a deranged psychopath. Alright, boom. Okay. Now, here's the big question. Does walking away from the car cause it to despawn, or do I actually still get to use it? No, I can just still do that. Okay, sweet. I mean, we ran into a fire gecko here. Tenpenny Tower is morally impossible for morons. Literally the video. Okay. Yep. Centaurs. Perfect. Why, yes, I would love a bunch of XP sponges here. XP pinatas should just beat the shit out of. What's interesting, though, is just how much of Fallout 3 is actually a case of the player could actually do things that you might make sense to be the morally correct option on paper, but ends up actually screwing over the situation in Fallout 3. Tenpenny Tower is one of those examples. The Republic of Dave is kind of another one. Because as flawed as Dave is as a character, naturally, if you decide to interfere with if you decide to actually make it so that someone else is in charge, he ends up getting himself killed by death claws. And he, at least from what I recall, maybe I'm misremembering this, but maybe depriving the family of the dad is not the best move in that way. So what freaked me out a bit was that dumb leftist voice was very similar to Caleb. Well, there's a bunch of XP for us. I mean, that puts us down to less than 16,000 XP needed. So yeah, we can keep getting on. We level up again, we'll be extra golden. Let's see if there's anything we can sell to this guy. Bullets, Steam's Electronics, Big Book of Science. We'll improve our science skill a little bit. Probably a good idea. And now I need to find microfusion style ammo. Or small. Here we go. So that is the fuel that this bad boy uses. And let's see, can you take what does 5,000 do? Okay, and then okay, so 150. Let's see how close that brings it to. Another 15, I think. Yes. Now we have some fuel that we can actually use on the car if we need it. And we have this to help our book smarts. Okay, our science is now up to 61%. There's a couple of quests we could do potentially with higher science once we get going. So, yeah. Wait, what are we doing? We shall use the car. Although, I could also leave it. So I could actually leave the car there, and it would actually stay there, and I would be able to avoid using it Okay, that's actually a smart move. Well enough to take you out. Okay, you hit me for a good chunk of damage. I'll just walk over here, punch you again. Okay, he obviously has something that... Ooh. Ow. Quest also highlights that Bethesda head writer, I think. Dumb stance on consistency. Okay, she's dead too. I think I will prioritize using the more AC to hopefully. There we go. Ow. Well, we can send her flying. He can get hit and sent flying. And she can get sent flying. Might actually use that to... Yep. Did not stop me from getting hit, sadly. But hey. It does boost the AC up by 2 points for every action point you save, so... Let's see what all kind of goodies we've acquired. Another one of these. I mean, these guys are just giving me chump change with the exception of the weapons, but... There we go. And boom, just like that, a little bit more XP to our name. And there we go. I don't necessarily hate the idea of John Henry Eden, but I feel like either a brain and a jar of robot center would be better than a president AI. I mean, both have their merit in the lore. I don't hate it either, too. That's... Wait. So he's just selling Mega Power Fists now, is he? See if I have anything especially heavy that I can... Couple more books. Yes, please. Well, these are chemistry. I don't know what they'll do, but we'll see. They might improve one of my skills, so I might as well. Then we'll give him another 179. Actually, should be the amount, right? Yes. Okay. So I don't know what these do, so let's find out. They don't do anything. Cool. Well, in that case, I will give one of them up. And you can have it for 100. Sure, there's a quest for it somewhere, but for right now, we don't need it. Hey, let's think of Henry. What do you think of Henry Selick? I have to... I'm going to watch some lolcow content, so I'm going to toss some content redeem. Okay, thank you very much. Another gold coin. Thank you very much once again. And I, again, hope you have enjoyed the stream. And I hope you have a wonderful day. So since that is journals were for a quest in Fallout 1. So yeah, so it did nothing for us. And that was the quest to get the power armor to be hardened, right? Oh yeah, we can do that here too. But there's no real point, isn't there? So now we will... Perfect. A slew of aliens. That's exactly what the XP pool needs. One of them's already dead. So yeah, we'll grind our way to level 27. Then we'll get our bonus, first of the bonus AP moves, and then from there... Alright, two of them, more of them are dead. And one of them being a tough alien at that. That's perfect. Looks like at least a couple more of these guys are tough aliens as well. Okay. I am the Appalachian. Get my goal back, okay. Yeah, he critically hit himself. Alright, they're still alive and fighting me, but I'll get a crit on one of these guys sooner or later, and that'll be game over for that, like that. Oh, it's over there. That's why. So that one's dead. Now this one is reawake as right back up, and we can kill him easily enough. And he is dead. Another 3,000 XP. That puts us at less than 10,000 from our goal of leveling up again. So now we can go up to the range here, and then we'll just grind our way over here. Or we can get a whole bunch of enemies that we can get a lot of easy XP on, and hopefully level up pretty quickly. Biologist, nah, we'll skip that. I mean, I don't really think I'm hostile to them anyways, so. But now that we have the car, this is perfect. Some aliens. This is especially perfect. That's it. Keep all coming over here. One down. Make that 2 down. XP addict. Yeah, you say that, but I really need to make sure that my character is in top shape to fight Frank Horrigan, because that's going to be the fight that makes or breaks this run. So but if I can kill Frank Horrigan, then we're in business. And to do that, though, that means getting as high on our hand-to-hand and our AP and all that as much as possible. And then I'm going to try basically critting the shit out of him so he can't really do anything. That's the plan. I think I can pull it off. So these guys should give me another 3,000 XP at least. Okay, he's dead. And this one is going to be dead soon. Boom. Another alien has bit the dust. And that puts us at just over 6,000, or, yeah, about a little over 6,000 XP on the way there. No Power Fist. Don't really need it. Not for these fights anyways. We're just doing regular haymakers because we can hit so hard with that we don't need to expend the ammo. We already have a Mega Power Fist if we want to use it, but it's not necessary. What about max power 5,002 fix? Okay, we'll deal with the floaters and the centaurs since they're in the area. And this cave here, if it has any high-level enemies, we're good to go, basically. Okay, that's one enemy down and a lot of XP to go along with him. So the secret to fighting these floaters, which we have actually discovered, is to actually get them basically up against a tree or terrain so that they don't get knocked away, so you can easily keep hitting them over and over again. And that's how you eventually take them out. You can also get them on each other, more or less, because they have a range of 2 with their melee attacks. Kung Fu is no good here, Lopan. Alright, so he's been hit hard. Can keep doing this. See, that one's range there is far enough that he can still hit me with his melee. Now he's dead. We're actually able to do some decent damage with these bad boys. Oh shit. But he knocked us off our feet, but he did no damage otherwise. Still annoying, but hey. Is what it is. See where this box on this thing even... So the box is right there. Yeah, I can still hit him and probably kill him. There we go. So I think the move is to try to get this one knocked over there so he will actually move over here. So that way when he gets hit flying, or that he dies instantly. Yeah, that works too. It's another 5,000 XP. We're at just over 1,500 XP to level up again. And that'll put us in the territory of like Kung Fu and you can kickbox. This is perfect. A bunch of small death claws here. Yeah, this is going to be our level up, alright? Okay, just casually kill him. And he's actually been stunned. Now he's dead. We have one running away, but the others are willing to actually go ahead and fight. That is perfect. If soldier walks into the nursery. Yeah, pretty much. Once we get the location of Vault 13, though, we can then get ourselves... Okay, he's dead. And he cannot be knocked away, so that's going to make fighting him incredibly easy. He's dead. Sorry, your AC was... Yeah, that's because of my skill. So one of my skills is hand-to-hand evade, and what it does is it makes it so that at the end of the turn, your hand-to-hand skill gets added in, as well as any AP points that you have free. Now, if they're movement AP points, which is what I'm hoping gets included, then that also means I can, with the free AP move skills, or perks I pick up, that'll actually increase the AC even more if I don't move. And it also means I don't have to expend action points I could use to attack to move. And you have to factor in that that's 2 AP points per perk, and I can get 2 ranks in that, so that is going to very quickly end up with a lot of AC extra. And also it means the more I level up my unarmed skill, the higher my AC goes along with it. Which is why I'm able to get 54 even when I'm not moving, even when I've used up all my AP. Alright, let's see if this guy is aggroed or not. Where is this other Deathclaw at over here? I could have sworn there was one in... He spawned in the wall, didn't he? Dumb bit glitched. The perk... Perk is bonus hand-to-hand, bonus... I'll show you real quick, because I'm going to take one anyways. Bonus hand-to-hand, bonus move. I'll take that. Boom. And there we go, 182 on unarmed. So the one that's... the perk that I'm looking at is hand-to-hand evade. Both item slots are empty, and technically this does factor in even if you have a power fist or unarmed. Each unused action point gives you a +2 instead of +1 towards your armor class. Turn plus divide whatever your unarmed skill is divided by 12. So you take 182, you divide that by 12, and that's how much extra free AC that I get right this second. Action Boy gives us an extra 2 there. Bonus move gets us another extra 2 for movement specifically, which should hopefully make it even better there. Bonus HG8. We get more the AP for the attacks are cheaper. We can also get bonus hand-to-hand damage as well. Another rank there, which gives us +3 on that, which is okay, but better crits is another really important one because that gets us better crits, meaning we can insta-crit stuff, and then Slayer means that every hit we have is a guaranteed crit anyways. So what is our health pool looking like? 227 hit points. See, yeah, bro, good luck with your Fallout dumbass roleplay. Okay. Alrighty. But yeah, there we go. Let's see what we run into this time. Some fire geckos. These guys can mess us up. But the chance to actually kill everything with the regular haymakers is so high, and they do so much damage because we guarantee crits. And they do better crits when they crit, which is all the time. But yeah, these guys can mess us up because of this move specifically, but what worries me is when they crit with that move, because they can bypass the armor. But we are at 55 AC now. So an extra 15 AC for free. Alright, we'll kill these guys here. It gets us even more XP, that's perfect. And yeah, like I said, the plan at the end is to get ourselves level 30, because at that point we have so much... We'll be able to get another rank in the bonus AP move. Damn it. Okay, did he? No. Did he? No. Oh, shit. No. Okay. Oh god, I've forgotten the sounds that the geckos make when hate. Out of ammo for the flame breath. I love how the flame breath is an actual weapon that they have ammo for. So yeah, we level up a couple more times, make it to level 30. We'll get our extra 2 more action points for moving. Oh, this is going to be even more easy XP. Don't mind if I do. But yeah, this will make it so that by the time we make it to the CIARAN, we do all the other quests. Perfect. The amount of things that are going to be so much easier to kill in this with all the... Okay, let's see. 57 AC right there. Let's actually see if it factors this in. 75 AC there! Oh my god. So I'll be able to check here. Watch this. Alright, let's see how high it actually goes. 79. I think the bonus does... And it actually is enough to cause them to run away! The enemies are going, oh shit, we can't hit that. They know they're screwed, so they're having to run away. All we have to do is end the turn, and the enemies all go, he's just standing there, menacingly. And then they all shit their pants and run away. And we can get this even higher, too. Imagine getting our AC so high that Frank fucking Horrigan actually tries to nope out because of our aura farming. San Francisco quests already. I did some of them. Like, well, obviously I did Camp Navarro to get the armor, so... I still need to do the NCR quests and some of the other stuff here and there, so, you know. Oh, this is so glorious. Even with the sheer... Alright. Even when we expend all our movement points, though, we're still hitting 55 AC, so... Did you learn Kung Fu from the dragon? No, I did not. It's another bunch of XP for us. Yeah, I could actually probably, by the time we make it back to San Francisco, get enough XP to earn to be within 20,000, so that would be really good. Ooh, we found something. Remains of a whale. Let's try resting till morning and see what it looks like. You see a rock. Daisies. Right. Okay, what does that do then? So I don't know why this was so important, but okay. I mean, we now know where a whale is. Keep finding all kinds of goodies, don't we? Alright, we'll beat these guys up and take their shit. Trigger's Guide to the Galaxy reference. Ah, okay. Alright, let's see if I can... And then it's a simple matter of beating this chick up and then hopefully making it back to civilization. 51 points is a lot of damage. So we got ourselves a power fist. And that should do it. And surprisingly, no one fucked with our car after all that time in San Francisco. Random encounter, okay. Which we already got that one too this playthrough, so neat. Let's see. Actually, how much can we get? How many mentats can we get? 2? Yeah, we'll get 2, and then maybe another 500 of this. And 37 should make up the difference. No, I was off by 4. Okay. I mean, getting more mentats is always going to be a good idea, just in case. How heavy is the first aid kit? 2 pounds. Okay, so it's not that bad. I think we're good to go ahead and save and get ready to call it. Yeah, we've been at it for... let's see. We are... I'll actually use the time to remove the radiation and then we'll call it. So we have been at it for a little over 2 hours, and this is... What's your carrying weight? My carrying weight for this character is 185 because I took small frame. So I would rather have the additional agility point. Or really the additional ability to get more stuff packed into my... Or the ability to get more stats, basically. And there we go. We are no longer irradiated. Oh, small frame really hits there. Yes, it does. But you know what? That's fine. Because even though I'm not carrying as much stuff, still got a shit ton of money. And I'm still able to carry the stuff I need. Martinez donates 50 RON. Thank you very much. Says here, get a nice coffee. Thank you very much, man. It really does help whenever you guys do that. So I think, but yeah, thank you again for the donation. So yeah, I think, like I said, though, this is the perfect time for me to go ahead and call it, so I shall. So yeah, this has been Ace. I hope you've enjoyed watching me play some more Fallout 2 as much as I've enjoyed playing it, and I hope to see you all again soon. Until then, take care. Ace out.